Hello and welcome to Jagged Alliance 2113 AIMNAS edition. I am BoxMacLeod and thank you for joining me. This video is basically going to be an introduction, a series of warnings and other such things about what I'm doing and what this game is. This is obviously Jagged Alliance 2, a old but much loved turn-based strategy game. It came out in, I want to say 98, 99. Developed by Talentsoft. It is fantastic. It is my favorite game of all time, and I'm terrible at it. With that being said, I enjoy it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too. This is like I said, the AIMNAS edition. AIMNAS is a mod that apparently changes maps and items and such. It is not a total conversion mod like Urban Chaos was. And I honestly don't know the extent of the changes, both from AIMNAS and 113, which is the community-made patch for this game that is continually developed. For the most part, these options here are pretty vanilla. I play with the 3D cursor. I just like to. I disabled crows because I was actually having CPU issues in testing for this game. And I have no idea if that will actually help, but you never know. I noticed this feature here, zombies. I had no idea zombies were in 113, but apparently they have been for a while. I'm quite out of the loop when it comes to 113 and other such things, so it's going to be very interesting. And fair warning, I don't know the majority of the changes that both AIMNAS and 113 have made, so I'm going to be stumbling through a lot of the features, figuring things out, wondering what the hell is going on, and basically struggling through a lot of things. The settings that I'll be playing with were provided by Slaxor, who is a user on YouTube and is a name that has fumbled around the Jagged Alliance communities for a while. He's a friend of mine and basically said, hey, try this out. Here's some settings, go for it. I have no idea what these settings are, what they do, what they're modifying. So again, I'm kind of stumbling through it here. Furthermore, if you are new to watching my Jagged Alliance videos, I am a save scummer. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's what I do. I'm going to try to cut back for this series. I'm not actually going to enable Iron Man mode or anything like that. But if I deem something as kind of bullshit, like I get mortared and lose my whole team or step on a landmine and blow up half my squad, I'll reload through that. If I get shot legitimately, that's my own fault. And I feel I'm going to be losing a lot of mercs this time through because the brief amount that I've played this for technical purposes, it has been insanely difficult. So, that being said, just a few more technical notes. I'm probably not even going to be getting to much gameplay in this video, so you can skip through if you don't want to hear me ramble, but I'm recording this at 1280 by 1024 resolution for a few reasons. Is this music just tarting out, or what's going on here? Yeah, but I'm playing at 1280 by 1024 because while this game does support higher resolutions and could actually go up to 1920 by 1200, which is the native, or the max resolution of my monitor, my computer can't actually handle recording that at 60 frames per second or at a reasonable frame rate otherwise. And furthermore, this game was never really made with that resolution in mind, so things become very small, and even at high quality, things aren't as crisp and clean, and it just becomes a blurry mess. 1280 by 1024 works just fine. It's not taxing, so while this game does support wonderful resolutions, I will not be playing them at such, so whatever. Furthermore, from a recording standpoint, I am now using a noise gate, which essentially means the mic will stop recording below a certain volume. I'm hoping this will help alleviate gross mouth noises, which I hate that I make, and I have fat guy breathing, so occasionally if you hear me going, that's just the nature of things. That being said, I'm a soft-spoken person, very quiet in nature, so if parts of my voice sound like they're cutting out or glitching or anything, that is the noise gate. I've spent a lot of time trying to find optical settings for both audio and video for something that will work for this. If YouTube screws that up or anything like that, or if this stuff just doesn't sound right, please comment and let me know. just get in touch one way or another. I always read comments. I love feedback. Just let me know what's up and I'll do my best to fix it, because as much as I like making the content, I want to make sure it's enjoyable for you guys. So that being said, now that I've rambled on, let's start, at least. Let's get into this. Furthermore, the one last note. I promise I'll stop talking about setup after this is done. Custom music has been put in place, again, by Slaxor. I can give music credits if anyone wants to know, but this is not the stock music that came with the game. I will not be playing my own music in the background, but I figured we needed to have something there if there's going to be a little more silence, since you won't be hearing random noises from me as much anymore. I will not be adjusting any of the initial game settings, since this was put in place by Slaxor and is part of his, quote, challenge. So, we're going to be using the new inventory and attachment system. I have some experience with the new inventory system, but none with the attachment. New squad size now goes up to 10, which is quite nice, instead of 6. Bobby Ray quality will be useful to be great, since I have a feeling I'm going to be needed to buy things from him. I've been informed that AIMNAS does not currently support sector inventories, in that there won't be things in lockers, chests, desks, that kind of thing, which makes it trickier in some aspects, but means I won't have to spend hours off screen exploring every nook and cranny to get items, since I'm a bit of a hoarder. It may mean the game itself will move along quicker as well, seeing as Urban Chaos took me how many years, although that was more due to the nature of my internet, which is still garbage. Progress speed of item choices, I'm assuming that means enemy equipment and how quickly it will scale. We'll see what happens with it. It's nice to have more imp characters. I will not be making all 6 at once initially, but I have a feeling I may need to make some clones in case I lose my own guys, so that's good to know. Skill traits, no idea what this means. I'm assuming that they have modified how traits... well, traits might actually mean things like marksman and survivalist and that sort of thing. Whatever. Fine. Tons of guns, obvious. Gotta have it. AIMNAS. I'm assuming between 113 and AIMNAS there's millions of guns at this point. Game style, sci-fi. That'll be interesting. I don't usually play sci-fi, but we'll see what that brings. I don't know if they've changed anything. Be some minor spoilers here. 400 episodes into the series, I'm sure. Enemies drop all items is self-explanatory. I'm glad that's on, since that will be our main source of procuring loot, I'm sure, as well as Bobby Ray and other shops, because I relied quite heavily on, toolkits, medkits from sector inventories, so hopefully we can run across some guys that have them. All I know about the improved interrupt system is that it provides more interrupts. I don't know what goes into that, what factors into it, just that it's there. Inventory manipulation costing AP, that needs to be off. I fiddle with inventory all the time. I don't need to do... this game doesn't need to be any more realistic than it is. I'm probably already going to fail miserably, so... Merc story backgrounds, I'm assuming that's more flavor and probably has some impact, but again, I'm not particularly sure. They added a whole damn food system, and I know that's been in the game a while, but it's just ridiculous to me that they put this in. It's kind of awesome, but I will not be playing with it on, as it's just more stuff for me to manage, and probably more difficulty that I don't need. New chance to hit system on, obviously, because why not? There's a whole... They changed all the calculations and all that stuff for hitting and what affects it and everything, and so that'll look a lot different. I didn't play with it in Urban Chaos because it seemed like everything was missing and it was just kind of blah, but it's on now. Thankfully, extra difficulty. This would be your Iron Man stuff. We're going to play save anytime because that's how I am. I'll probably be abusing it lightly, but not nearly as bad as in my other series, but I say that now, having not played, and we'll see how the first sector goes, and obviously difficulty level. I kind of don't want to play on expert. I would rather go with experienced, but he wants expert, so expert is how it's going to be, and we're just not going on insane, because I'm really not that good, and we don't want this series to end after, one sector. So we'll just, that's the initial settings here. We'll start. Here's our warning about playing on expert, but yeah. So, here we are on our laptop like usual, and here is our sector map. it is laid out very differently. One of the biggest changes that AIMNAS has made is that maps are big. One sector is not one map now. And while we're not going to get into tactical play this video, the next video you'll see how much larger maps actually are. It's pretty awesome, and it kind of makes me wonder if the game now consists of one or, like much fewer larger maps. So we'll see. This is a learning experience for me. If you have a lot of experience with 113 or AIMNAS, you're probably going to hate these videos and be like, Fuzz, you're a fucking idiot. Stop. So, at the very least, we'll try to get our team set up this video. And again, you can probably skip this entire thing at this point if you're wondering why the hell I'm not getting to the fighting. That will be the next video. I tend to go overboard on introductions, so I do apologize. At 100k, and as usual, we've got AIM, and we've got our Psych Pro to make our imp mercs, which are our own guys, and we've got Spec for the cheapos. We've also got Melody, which apparently has to do with mercs liking or hating me, which I have no idea what that is. WHO is the World Health Organization, talks about the disease system that's been implemented into the game, and even has its own icon here. I believe this is disabled by default. I could be incorrect. I'm going to find out one way or another if disease does break out, because I do think that can just kill you. I have no idea once more, because we're great like that. And first thing I'm going to do, though, is we're going to make our own mercs. XCP-624. That hasn't changed, at least. So, we will be BoxMacLeod, because that's my name, but everyone calls me Fuzzbutt. Not Uzzbutt. Fuzzbutt. There we go. It will be a dude, because I'm a dude. And out of all of these portraits, the only one that I like this one. And, like, that's it. That's just the way to go. We'll be the same Fuzzbutt as we were last time. I'm going to take out some trash. It'll be big body, big booty. And none of this really matters, but we'll go all tactical with our black gear here. Because that's cool, right? Tactical makes you much harder, to get shot. So moving on to our traits here, which we talked about earlier. These affect various aspects here. I'm not going to go through each one. I don't remember which one I chose last time. I'm gonna go with assertive, though, since he's kind of our leader here. It's nice to have an assertive leader. He gains a bonus on training militia and is better at communicating. Training militia is really important. At least it was in the old school game, so I don't know if it still is, but I guess we'll find out. Gains no morale for the action of other mercs. I don't know what kind of impact morale is going to have in this game, so whatever. And we also have disabilities if we want them. I really don't want any of these. They might be useful for stats, but we don't want a deaf psychotic leader. Prejudices, they added a whole racism system that apparently was in the game, the vanilla game, but was cut from development, and it looks like they found the code and have put it back in. I'm going to be the manners of a snob because I'm a polite man, but otherwise we're not going to be racist, we're not going to be sexist. As interesting as that would be, we're not going to be some Mexican-hating wife beater, we're just going to be a dude. As for skills, this is a toughie. I kind of like going with something like a marksman because, we're going to be shooting a lot of dudes, and sniper might actually be pretty sweet, if I'm honest. Covert Ops, so we're going to look through these real briefly. Not going to spend too much time. That's really cool that you can disguise as civilian or soldier. That's really cool. He's not going to be, well, he's not going to be our medic guy. We're going to hire a medic. But I have a feeling medicine will become a lot more important. And I'm actually going to hire another imp guy in, so let's make him a deputy. Because, again, he's going to be kind of our leader. So he's going to be our marksman deputy. As for minor traits, I think survival will be quite useful. I mean, look at those bonuses that you get. It's pretty sweet. So, yeah, survival will help us survive. What kind of background does he have? Nobility. Oh yeah, there's a some kind of construction system as well, which is kind of funny. The non-smoker. What does arms dealer provide? Better marksman and wisdom. That's kind of cool, actually. That being said, we're not going to give him a background. Oh, there's even more here. That's so cool. Actually, what does SWAT give us? Suppression resistance is actually very nice. Prison guard strength. Huh. I mean, this stuff's awesome, but well, fuck it. I should pick something, shouldn't I? Stalker. I was gonna say that makes me think of you know, the series of games called Stalker. But be a veteran mercenary. That sounds pretty sweet. Insurance. What? Where the hell do you get insurance in this game? Be game hunter. That sounds useful. Kill them all. I like that. So you lose some AP in urban sector, but gain a bunch more, you get more strength and stealth. You know what, well, let's just... Could be military advisor. Team capitulation strength if we lead negotiations. What is going on with this game? It's just insane. Well, I guess if we're playing the role of he's going to be our leader here, we'll have him be an instructor. Why not? So as for attributes, 215 bonus points. There's no way we want, well, we want lots of wisdom. No, we don't want it maxed out. We don't want to get greedy. I knew I should have closed Steam. Well, that's my own damn fault. You want to be strong. I mean, leadership, honestly. Oh, we can't lower it. Damn it, leadership's usually my dump stat. Alright. Then we will lower this stuff because we can't have 12 agility. But we can't really have 20. Oh, man. Can we, yeah, let's dump explosive. Give him some mechanical here. This really can't go down? No. Man. Then we're gonna have to sacrifice some health. I really don't want to sacrifice wisdom, so I guess the rest will go from there. I don't like having 80 marksmanship either, but I mean, that'll have to do. It will obviously improve over time. You know, what can you say? How should gear be selected? We want new method, I think. Give ourselves some good stuff here. Is this sniper rifle? Wish I could see the stats on that, but you know, whatever. Are these match rounds? I don't know. I think G might be Glacier runs. Could be completely wrong. We have other options. You know, I could carry around an M1 carbine, but I think we'll go with a sniper rifle. And a sidearm here. So I know there's, you know, hollow point, armor piercing. I don't remember what ATR, Glacier, Tracer, Match. Cold loaded? Hollow point, cold loaded, armor piercing. Don't remember what BAT, and GS are. That's just whatever. Go with some hollow point rounds. So I'll have a sidearm and a sniper rifle. We'll have a scope. Carry around some first aid kits even if we don't need them necessarily. Well, I mean, we will need them, but can we give ourselves some basic armor here? I don't know the stats on any of this stuff, unfortunately. Gas mask is good. No. Oh. Yeah, headset's fine. Have an LBE. We'll carry a holster for our weapon here. What else? Don't need grenades. You know, famous last words, of course, but yeah, that'll do. I think I'll make, yeah, that'll be it. This will be our guy. This will be our fuzzbutt. 7470. Yeah, it's expensive, but we're not done. No. We're not done because Slaxor brought me into this, and he's coming with me. So he's just gonna be Slaxor, aka Slax. He's coming with us because yes. So I apologize in advance, Slaxor, if you're watching this. I'm just gonna make assumptions about you, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So this is gonna be you.
Time for the enemy to we have some inconvenience. Time for the enemy to say its prayers.
You're gonna be this guy, and you're gonna be my faithful sidekick. My ginger sidekick. What is not a valid option at this time? Excuse me? Time
for the enemy to say we have some
time
for the enemy to say its prayers.
This is just how it's gonna have to be. I'm sorry. The game doesn't want me to make you a ginger, but it may have been that I picked something really similar to my own guy, but that's alright. So as for this setup, let's see. You're gonna be sociable. You're gonna be like our, oh, I don't even know the term, but you're gonna be like our optimistic sidekick. No disability. None of this. It's for skills. You're gonna be our medic. You're gonna very much be our medic. What trait does that give us? That's cool, you can heal lost stats, which is quite nice. You'll just be a paramedic though, and you'll need to be combat effective of some type. But no, he'll just be a medic. We'll save, I think major traits will give, ooh, let's see. Could be a teacher. Although that'd be something more for fuzzbutt, I think. What athletics? See, that could be quite useful. He'll be athletic. He'll be our athletic medic. Now, is there like a doctor for a background? There's gotta be all this other stuff here. GP doctor. looks in other direction on airdrops. Huh. This guy's got fear resistance, which is nice. Loses a little bit of AP. But he also gains more med stat and more dex. Yeah, so he'll be our surgeon. Did I? Whoops. Alright. Attributes. So he's got more points to spend. And I can tell you right now that you're gonna want good medic and good marksmanship. Leadership can stay where it is. We want a smart doctor. We want a strong doctor. We want a healthy doctor. We don't want him to be 100 wisdom, but yeah. And he doesn't need to be super strong. He's a doctor. We do want him to have dex, though. 75. No, keep that. Plus, he does get a bonus, so I think that will put him a little higher. He's not going to be super agile, but that's alright. Again, we don't need explosive. Mechanical could be good if we need to repair a bunch of stuff. So there, that's what we'll do. He's got med stuff, good. And let's give him M1 carbine. Just standard rounds for now. He's got a Glock. Don't need a melee weapon. Plain and simple medicine stuff. I actually don't know what LW armor was. I thought it was like lightweight, but we'll just give him some basic gear here. No. These menus are a little awkward to work with, but that's alright. I'm actually going to give him another first aid kit. Don't need a hydration pack. Not going to give him another holster. He's got other gear here. So, yes. Ooh, it's a little more expensive, but that's alright. So he's still got 80 grand, and we still have mercs to hire. So we're going to go to AIM, where we're going to get our standard mercs here. I'm going to sort them by price. Now, normally I would just go, you know, to the bottom of the barrel here and recruit someone from here, but I think we want we want better mercs. I kind of want Hitman, because everybody loves Hitman, and he's not a bad merc. He's really not. And we all love Hitman. But I kind of promised myself I'm not going to do the exact same mercs I did last time. But it's kind of hard to beat the price when he's got 86 marksmanship, good experience. He's, you know, he's not strong, but we don't really need him to be either. And he's got decent gear to boot. You could go in there with a mini 68, which, I mean, pretty accurate, great range, great damage, bunch of ammo for it. But we don't have a ton of gear either, or a ton of money. You could just go all out, give him a freaking Springfield M1903A4, but that's a bit much. Scout Tactical would also be pretty sweet, but you're not going to get many shots off with that. We'll go with the one upgrade here, where he's got some basic gear here. Sidearm, he's got a good amount of ammo for his main gun here. Got a little scope on it. It's only 1,000 more than the base set, so why the heck not? And it does come with a first aid kit, so Hitman is coming with us. That's just...
Hello. How big a bag?
He's coming with us. That's just the way it's gonna be. Hopefully he won't die. No hot dog jokes either. Got static here. Static is pretty sweet. It's a good mechanic too, which is something that we'll need. He's not super smart though, but he's healthy, he's got good dex. But this gun is kind of crap. This gun is less crap, but still not great. I just need something with a bit of range, but he's also really expensive. We don't have a ton of money, but I can't really afford to skimp either. Problem is he doesn't come with a sidearm either, but he does have a locksmith kit and a repair kit, which would be quite useful. So yeah, let's grab Static.
Kirk Stevenson here, otherwise known as Static. I used to answer that way, but everybody thought I was talking about having a poor video connection.
Ha, I see what you did there.
You can really save big bucks on the long-term stuff, man.
Yeah, we'll grab him for 2 weeks.
I'm game, man. Catch you soon.
Let's see how this dude works out for us. We've still got 50 grand. I have no idea how easy or difficult it is to acquire money, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? And I can just see people now going, oh fuzz, you're picking the wrong stuff, but whatever. You know, I always used to get like Igor and Grunty and MD, but who's Thor? He's very healthy, he's quick, he's strong, he's really smart, and this guy's not bad. Thor's pretty solid overall. And he's got a holster rig, he's got MP5, which is not great. What about one step up? PDW. Again, not great. What does this bump him up to? Back to the MP5, but it's expensive. Yeah, we're gonna hire Thor here. We'll see how he is. He's certainly, I mean, 99 wisdom is huge. That's big potential to get his skills up quick, so.
Hello? Thor Kaufman here. How long do you think you can use me?
Oh, we're gonna use you, alright.
I'm looking forward to working for you.
Yeah, I bet. So we can see here their stats. He's an engineer, which is excellent. He's good at repairing and disabling, so he's a radio operator as well. He can call in artillery strikes. That's pretty cool. He can call in reinforcements if needed. That's pretty sweet. Thor is New Age spiritualist. Pretty cool. He's got a lot of our highest stats here, but he's a pacifist. Well, that's fine. He gains no morale for killing, but that's alright. Got a fear of insects, which is unfortunate, but... Ooh, look at big insects plus sci-fi. Yeah, non-swinger. We ran into that last time we played, didn't we? We certainly did. We certainly did. Let's bring on one more guy. Let's check out Merc. Yeah, open an account. Spec, just go away, Spec. These guys are really budgety. I remember Turtle. He was very budgety and very slow, but he was good at shooting. And Mary Beth. We don't need another medic. I remember Haywire. Gasket. Oof. These are some real rough mercs. See, this guy would be good because we don't have an explosives guy in our team, but I remember Larry, I think, was a bit of a racist, I think. Hurl, they put Hurl in. I remember him from the original games. I used him a lot because he wasn't bad, but he's not great here. Ooh, skits. We love skits. Man, this is bringing back memories. This guy is not great. He's just kind of a dude. I remember ears. He came with extended ears. This is no exception. I have a feeling. Oh God, these 11 wisdom is not great. Could be fun for some laughs, but whew. He might be fun. He might be our new Rosebud, and he's well, no wait. Oh,
I am most
crap.
grateful.
I didn't. I thought you could buy him for multiple. Oh crap. Does he have anything? No. Well, shit. Can I just let him go? Disease. Great. Crap. Oh, well. There's our merc, guys. We have a Rosebud. And he's even crappier than the actual Rosebud. But I'm curious about his traits. Is he gonna be like our super strong dumb guy? No. He's not horrible, I guess. Primitive. Yeah. This is, I don't know if he's gonna make it long, but that's alright. He's got alcohol resistance. 100% insurance cost. So I think this is where we're gonna start ourselves off. We've got our team set up, we've got the game explained, we're good to go. So I apologize for spending 40 minutes doing this, but you know, if it's anything like Urban Chaos that took how many years to set up, 40 minutes of setup will be worth it for however long we're gonna go here. So in the next video, we'll actually give this game a shot, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how my team performs in combat. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. See you next video, and yeah, take care.